Hey friends! On January 1st, I went to the LEGO store, as did many other LEGO fans, for release day. They released over 130 or 150 new LEGO sets, something like that, something crazy like that, and it was such an experience. I've been to the Disney Springs LEGO store for a lot of different rope drops. I've obviously been there for a January 1st rope drop before, but it was incredible. Just left the LEGO store. They gave me a bunch of different gifts with purchase, so I have a bunch of different sets in here. I mostly got little itty bitty sets like the $10 and $20 ones, but it added up really quickly. I really honestly just went in there for the new Mushroom House and the CMFs, but obviously when you go to the LEGO store, you're gonna see sets that you didn't know you wanted. I had a list prepared where I had a bunch of sets on there, but I decided to splurge on some others, and yeah. Yeah, people are out here in abundance. It was a huge line this morning. Shout out to Autumn, also known as EquinoxBlocks, on socials for letting me catch up with her in line and hanging out with me and having a great time in the LEGO store, so that was really fun. And I got to get all these cool things, so. Okay, so I had to kind of rush out of there because it was super busy in the LEGO store and I didn't want to hang out there, but let's see if I can set you guys up right here. I went to the LEGO store and I got there at like 9:20 in the morning. It's supposed to open at 10, right? It was super duper packed in there, like crazy packed. The line was insane. I saw some other content creators out there, and I saw Autumn. You may have seen her on socials, specifically on Instagram. I feel like she's pretty prolific on there. EquinoxBlocks, I'll put her profile here. Super cool person. I've met her so many times. Like, I feel like I can call her a friend by this point, hopefully. But she was so sweet, and she was like, "Hey, come wait with us in line." So I walked over, waited in line with them. And then I went into the LEGO store with her and her crew, and we just walked around. Like, we split as soon as we went in. She literally said, like, every man for themselves. We all split, and we just started walking around trying to find the things that we had been looking for. And I had a list in my head, but seeing it in person is so different because it's always like you don't know what you're gonna buy, you know, like day of. But as I was going through, I saw so many different themes that I wanted to buy things from. The new Super Mario, like Mario Kart sets and all that stuff. There was some new Friends sets that have cool molds for animals, so I was like, I need to get those. Yeah, and it was just like, I went crazy as you can tell, but I had a lot of insider points, like 20,000 insider points, so I used I used all of them. I literally used all of them, and it took my total from almost $300 down to $114. And I also got 4 gifts with purchase, so that's really cool. These are the 4 that I got. But yeah, super successful release day. I think it was great. I did put back the Batman tumbler. I had it in my cart and like I was ready for it, or I had it in my hands, but I couldn't follow through with it. That was way too expensive, and I preferred the older model anyway. It was a better deal and it was bigger, so I couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Could not pull trigger on that one, but the other ones that I got are really cool. So I'm gonna do a little haul segment right here. Unpacking everything that I got is going to be kind of wild, but going from the top left, I got some CMFs because I wanted to get just duplicates of the ones that I like. I didn't try to get a full set, but I did get 2 copies of that new Tractor Animal Farm set thing because I love the molds for those animals. I also got Friends for the same reason. They had cool animal molds, and then I got 2 of the Super Mario, like Mario Kart sets, because I thought those were really cool to bring in the new year. I also got a Superman mech, and then Tom and Jerry brickheads. Of course, I had to get the new Mushroom Minecraft house because I love mushrooms and I love Minecraft. And then I got the new Dreams set. It's like a 20-in-1, which is ridiculous, but it had a really cool hair piece, and then I can probably find something to build with the rest of the pieces. I mean, there's 20 models, like that's insane. And then I also got the Animal Crossing set that you see pictured, and yeah, it was a pretty cohesive haul. I also bought a little keychain for a friend of mine, but other than that, it was pretty successful, I feel like, and I got all those gifts with purchase, so it felt very, like, I don't know, satisfying? That being said too, I also mentioned this on my Instagram that you don't need to rush to release days to get the things that you'd like to get for the year. I mean, they're going to be available all year long, so I wouldn't stress it. And then there's just a novelty aspect to going on the first day of the year or the first day of the month, whatever it may be, but it's not a necessity, it's not a requirement. I would say wait until you have a really good deal or until you have insider points saved up so that you can go and splurge kind of like I did, but yeah, it's not necessary to go on the first of the month every single time. I think there's FOMO associated, but genuinely, just go when you want to go, buy what you want to buy, and don't feel pressured to do anything more. And with that being said, I am incredibly grateful to all of you guys for supporting me and for supporting my channels. I have an Instagram, a YouTube, a Twitch, and a TikTok, so follow me on those platforms. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Yummy!
Hee hee.